Good evening, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful Libras. This is Jenny. Let's look at your tarot messages for the month of May. We will cleanse the air and we start. Beautiful as is outside, gorgeous springtime. Everything is flowering, blooming and colorful. So let us enjoy. Interesting spread already. I have used my Celtic deck, very springy colors. I have laid the base cards and then I will clarify, but I will be shuffling them in front of you. I am changing this just so I can save on noise, on time, and not to bore you with the shuffling. Underneath the deck, once I pulled the cards, is Three of Wands. Three of Wands is expansion, can be movement, relocation. Definitely pass the planning stage, the strategizing stage, and ready with everything mentally and emotionally to start executing. A beautiful card about progress and expansion and movement. So, beautiful. We have some conflict going on here, by the way, some hurt and pain. I will decipher the cards and I will tell you exactly in the positions that they're in. What's moving towards you? Nine of Wands. Why did I say three? We already have Three of Wands. Nine of Wands. This is my wounded warrior ceasefire card. We're exhausted of a battle, of issues, of something that has been very overwhelming, stressful, stressing us out. We cannot pretty much continue. We will not give up and give in. We are the warrior, right? But very exhausted. We want this ordeal to finish. As I said, I call this card the ceasefire card. Maybe even it, not maybe, it does ask to pause a little bit. Give ourselves a break. But we are at the end of an ordeal, number 9. And the obstacle is your Queen of Swords, your Truth Queen. I call her the Judge Judy in the Tarot. She's in the obstacle though. And we have actually in the outcome King of Swords. So we have here a match, a beautiful intellectual match. You may be dealing with a soulmate, you may be dealing with a family member or with your loved one. We have Two of Cups within the person or situation you're dealing with. Two of Cups is your soulmate, your even twin flame card. The King and Queen of Swords is a beautiful pair, but can be problematic if there is shadows going on, and this card is in the obstacle because they can be very harsh, quick to judge, a little bit impatient, or a little bit too can get disconnected from heart and emotions in their shadows. When they're upright, this is not the case, but in the shadow of the card, yes. And since the Queen of Swords is in your obstacle, a lot of noise going on, some kid outside, so apologies. So, Queen of Swords in the obstacle, harsh, disconnected from emotions, incapable to make, sorry, it's very distracting. This kid is crying his eyes out, his lungs out, he's screaming. So, she is very difficult to deal with in her shadow, very difficult to communicate. She can be even disconnected from herself. That's why she cannot communicate properly with others. And if she is disconnected from herself, she cannot connect to others. So communication is still extremely unproductive. Disconnected from her emotions. Overall, very icy and harsh. Icy be, you know what. So, King of Swords in the outcome with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the end of an ordeal of hurt, pain, emotional, mental turmoil. It is the end. It's number 10. King of Swords is there. This is, I call him the Slayer King. He is again the best judge in the tarot and the best executor. Extremely logical, extremely intelligent, is extremely eloquent, extremely savvy. He, as I said, is the best executor and judge in the tarot. So I do feel here two distinct energies, the King and the Queen of Swords. You have to see who is who in this situation, because if you are in the energy of Queen of Swords, having obstacles, communicating, connecting, feeling disconnected from your emotions, your heart, having troubles to communicate, then the other person will step in, or is in the King of Swords energy, and in the outcome he will step in to take action or to initiate communication. So we can close this cycle of pain, hurt, conflict, disagreements. We will clarify the cards. Now, Eight of Pentacles is within you. Eight of Pentacles is a beautiful card talking about mastery, skillfulness, advising that you need to continue to build whatever you've started and you've been doing up to now is giving beautiful results. You have learned a lot. You need to continue diligently, put these efforts and this work over and over, because you're only 2 steps away from your number 10 end goal. This is within you. Beautiful, stable energy. Pentacles, earth energy, groundedness actually is within you, which is good. Within your person. Within your person is the Hermit and the Two of Cups. Now, Hermit is a very isolated card. It's a very spiritual card. It's the card that, as I said, we isolate ourselves to really connect with the higher source, to connect with our higher self, to connect with our intuition, to draw the knowledge that we need beyond the normal knowledge. It's a very spiritual card. It's also, the Hermit is very much associated with dark night of the soul. This is within the person you are dealing with. Also, the Hermit can tell me that there hasn't been communication between the two of you. Communication will be initiated though. Two of Cups is already the soulmate card, the love card, connecting with the hearts and the soul and the minds into one union. This is what this person wants. This person wants a real deep connection on a spiritual level, on a soul level. And this person has gone through, I don't know yet if it's dark night of the soul, we will clarify the cards, but definitely with very deep metamorphosis, realizations, awakening about this connection, or about what was happening, or about him herself. But I believe it's a lot to do with the connection, because it's together. The Two of Cups and the Hermit came together. Soulmate card. So, also, soulmate card with the Hermit can also tell me that this is a soulmate that you have been with, connecting, or even been with, as I said, in other past lives. A very deep, strong bond. Now, in the final outcome, King of Wands. I take it only as an energy here, not as a third energy of a person, so to speak, as an energy that can influence you or the situation. I will give you the card in its positive meanings and the shadow part, because it's in the final guidance from the universe. This is the position I like at the end to just draw one last card of what the universe wants to say. King of Wands is a beautiful king. He is very creative, he is very passionate, he's the extrovert, he's the social leader, let's say. Everyone looks up to him. He can, I call him like a magician. He can create everything out of nothing, because he does everything with a lot of passion. So everyone is wowed by him. They don't understand how he can execute things, how he can create these things, where this is coming from. It's like a magic. Very attractive, as I said, very intelligent, very capable, very beautiful mannerisms, the way he conducts himself, very charming on a high level. Almost like sleek manipulator, not manipulator, but yes, can use manipulative tendencies to sway things, people into his direction, because he's simply capable of doing that, and it's very easy for him. It's like a second nature. The problem with this king often is that he has a big ego, and this ego is continuously fed by others because they continuously adore him and want him. He's very desirable. Always a lot of options. Always people giving him attention. Just so they can be in his circle. That's all they want. They just want to be around. So he has to do very little for them. So if the person is in this energy and is not deeper, more spiritually connected, more spiritually awakened, more connected with higher self and intuition, this ego gets out of control. Again, because it's continuously fed by others. So, unfortunately for this king, the other side of the story is that if he is awakened spiritually, it's a continuous battle. It's a little bit of a underlying stress, actually, subconscious or conscious, for this king to balance this shadow self and the higher self. Because he's continuously triggered, right? So this is in the final guidance. The way I take this card in the final guidance is that the universe is warning that these energies are around. You know your story best, whether there's been some disagreements and issues based on ego-based, triggered by the ego between the two of you. Even though the pair that came is not the king and queen of wands, is the swords, which are very logical, grounded, and intellectual couple. However, this energy is here. So we will clarify now, see what's happening. Very interesting reading, Libras. I just want to say I'm reading intuitively. If you've watched other videos, you already know. If you haven't, thank you for being here, for joining the channel. I thank you all, whoever have already subscribed, not whoever, of course I know you. I see you. But thank you so much for liking, subscribing, supporting me. Very happy. I'm honored to be here, to be of help and service, to draw the messages that intuitively are coming, and to use this medium tarot. Amazing medium, amazing medium, blows me away every single time. So we are here to connect, to exchange knowledge, hype ourselves as much as we can, help ourselves, of course, and expand and raise the collective consciousness. So thank you so much. As soon as you like and subscribe, no vacuum in the universe. I see you and I give you back tenfold love, gratitude, and blessings. So let's continue now, you gorgeous people. What are we doing now? What am I clarifying with? I will be clarifying with the same deck, even though I prepared another one, but at the moment, this is how I'm gonna start. Let's clarify. Universe, please give me a clarifier for the Nine of Wands. Your wounded warrior, pausing now from the battle, does not want to continue. For Libras, Six of Pentacles, very interesting. Equal give and take, clarifies your wounded warrior. Okay, the scales, I think that will be balancing. This is how I feel intuitively, but there has been maybe some inequality here going on. Six of Pentacles is clarifying what's moving towards you, and we are at the end of some very heavy ordeal. So whatever has to be resolved, the way I see it, is that there has to be equal give and take, and there has to be generosity. This card, of course, is related much with financial, social status, but we're talking about relationship here, so it can be, of course, to do with emotions. So for this conflict, for these issues to be settled, there has to be generosity. What does this mean? We have the Two of Cups already within your person, so you have to get both of you on the same, to align and to be willing to collaborate, because Six of Pentacles is also collaboration, even though it speaks much more about generosity, but also reminds equal give and take, equality, equal give and take. Okay, let's clarify now the Queen of Swords, your truth queen here, Judge Judy, that is in the obstacle. Why here is this Queen of Swords in the obstacle for Libras for the month of May? Universe, please show me. Show me, why is this truth queen here in the obstacle? Communication, obstacles, disconnected from heart, from emotions, feeling iced and cold. Wow, 3 cards flew out like one. I have to take them. Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of wands here. A lot of fire. I already told you how I feel. We got the King of Wands in the final position for what is the final guidance by the universe. A lot of passion. The way I feel, also a lot of maybe ego clashes here. You know your story best. Or dealing with a big ego. If it's not from the both of you, the one person with the big ego. So, the clarifiers for the obstacle is a heavy, heavy burden, 10 of Wands that we've been carrying on our own. Whether it's really burdens like tasks, daily chores in life and not helped by much, heavy responsibilities, or pretty much dealing with everything and not being understood, i.e. being alone and left to deal and to venture. So again, energetically and mentally, this is what 10 of Wands speaks. Again, number 10. 10 is the end of that ordeal. Just a step away. Just a step away. Look at this person. He's been doing almost the impossible on his own. No help there. With the blindfold, and he's walking on these wands that are like with some sparks, fiery sparks underneath. Maybe it's hot, but he doesn't stop. And he's going to the end now. He's reaching the final line. And I have here 2 tens. Check the number 1010. That's a very strong number, by the way. I don't remember exactly what it is. Actually, I do remember. 1010. End of a cycle, beginning of a new one, if I'm not mistaken. But check it out. Now, okay, so 10 of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. A passionate new beginning, resparking or getting inspired, opportunity opening to build our ultimate happiness, stability and prosperity. The 10 of Pentacles is not only materialistic, career, financial stability, prosperity. It is everything, all parts in life, synchronized and beautifully aligned. Family, friends, social status, your bank accounts, your love life, everything. So it's a very beautiful card. That's why it's called the legacy card. So an old cycle that is quite heavy. We didn't get much cards to understand. Now we are clarifying. Maybe it will come up what was happening exactly, but it did hurt. It did hurt a lot. It did cause a lot of damage, emotional and mental. I do not see any cards speaking about any 3D materialistic losses, but definitely mental and emotional losses there, big ones. Let's clarify the outcome. The King of Swords, your Slayer Truth King, and the end of this terrible ordeal of hurt, turmoil and pain. Let's clarify, universe. Give me one card for Libras for the month of May. Interesting reading, Libras. Libras, 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 you gorgeous, beautiful souls. The Star. Unbelievable. OMG. I love it when the tarot just puts it together so beautifully. The Star is your healing card. Wish fulfillment, but very, very strongly for me this card speaks about healing. It is the healing, spiritual healing card, healing the heart and reopening our hearts and our soul again, and just connecting with the beauty around us, within us, in the universe, and just almost like a rebirth. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card. I'm very happy to see that, because not always when we have the Ten of Swords, this betrayal and heartache, yes, it is the end of the ordeal. However, if there is no cards around, at least this is how I read them, to tell me that, like here, we have the Star, healing. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're out of it completely, right? We're out of the ordeal, but it might still take time to heal. However, in this case, we have the Star healing card. I do feel that it is now going to either this healing is going to really flow within you, this energy, almost like you will really start moving quickly away from the pain, or you've started healing. I don't know why I feel like that. Or something is going to trigger a very rapid healing and movement ahead. We already had the Three of Wands in the lingering energy. So beautiful, very beautiful. I'm happy to see that, because we don't want to sit in the heartache and the lingering heavy energies, reminiscing, even if we don't want. You know how it is. I'm sure you know, we've all been hurt in our lives. We know how this can feel, and sometimes depending on the circumstances it can linger and linger and linger, and even if there is things happening in our life, just sometimes can be a loop in our head, in our heart, in our soul, and it's not, you don't want that, nobody wants that. But you know, different lessons, different cases, different people, different places. So let's see here, let's clarify within you this beautiful, two cards came up, three cards, really? Yes, they flipped face up. Here it is. I'm gonna show you, and then I'll see what did come here for within you. Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Again, a lot of wands here, you gorgeous people. Woo! Okay. Knight of Wands is your non-committal energy and very unstable energy. Charming energy, but very unstable energy. Ego-centered, as I said. Here it is, Knight of Wands. In and out, charmer, beautiful lover, however, very unreliable for stable long-term partnership or relationship. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is a juggling and balancing act continuously, and the Seven of Cups, choices, and just quite few choices. Just reminds though to be careful not to be overwhelmed or go into some illusions that we have too many choices, we can linger or get a little bit stuck with making a choice because of the variety, let's say. So we have to be just aware of that. But Seven of Cups, definitely positive card about having opportunities and choices. So that's beautiful. However, I'm still not clear who is who here. You will know your case, yeah? Who is the more fiery, the more allowing the ego to have a say in matters, and be more flighty, even avoidant when there is more serious issues, conflicts to be resolved. You will know your story. However, there is a lot of fiery energy here. Fire and ice. We have the Swords, and then we have quite a lot of fire. We do have some Pentacles. Within you is groundedness. So we had the Hermit within your person. Your person has undergone some metamorphosis. So again, it's very possible that the more ungrounded person was your person. But you've been dealing with this lack of groundedness, lack of stability, superficiality, it can be even ego-based behaviors and thinking. A lot of juggling and balancing act required from you, and still required, because you will be facing to make a choice. You have to make a choice. The choice can be about certain ways of doing things, certain ways of organizing things. We had the movement, Three of Wands, lingering energy under the deck at the beginning. That's, as I said, that is kind of a serious move. It can be relocation, or it can be a serious change of a sort. Place, patterns, structures even. So Let's clarify the cards within your person here. The Two of Cups soulmate card and the Hermit, your spiritual isolation card. One card flew. Queen of Cups, a lot of love. A lot of love here. Beautiful, nurturing, beautiful energy within your person. Yes, a lot of love here within your person, so that's good, because if your person has been in some more low vibrational ego-based energies and there were some issues and disagreements, now the energy is very, very beautiful. A lot of love. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups, your person is dying for you. OMG! It can be that your person, I don't know if it's a relationship already that's been established or something that you were trying to start and establish with this person, but maybe your person did not realize what the connection is, wasn't clear about the feelings, the connection itself, the depth, and this flight in and out energy was overwhelming. But now your person is clear. It's so much love here. So much love that we are bursting. We are bursting. So beautiful. Beautiful. Let's clarify though this King of Wands. The X Factor King. Your egomaniac sometimes. Unfortunately. It can be. In the final guidance by the universe. Let's clarify universe please here. The King of Wands in the final guidance. For Libras, beautiful, beautiful souls. Let's see, universe, tell me here, what is happening? Unbelievable! If we were unsure that this is a massive, the big love, the highest love, we are sure now. Look at this. OMG and the Hierophant. Commitment, long-term commitment and relationship with the Knight of Cups. Your most charming, beautiful knight coming with his heart on his sleeve to just tell you how much he loves you. He cannot live without you. OMG. You will receive an offer. You will have an offer about the next stage, about commitment, or moving this into a relationship, but committed relationship. The Hierophant is very, very structured card. I call this card, of course, the Church in the Tarot, Rome, the Pope, Vatican. So, in relationships, of course, it speaks about marriage, long-term partnership, relationship, but very, very structured, as I said, and very serious and very long-term, for the long run. This is your Hierophant. This is your final guidance. However, I do want to point out that the energies are beautiful within your person. Within you, you still have this Knight of Wands, flighty energy. Whether you've had also this energy, or whether because your person was in the improper energies and now you're a little bit on the same shore, I mean, roles switched, yeah, you're a bit affected by it, or you're affected by it on an emotional and mental level. You just have to beware, because the King of Wands is still in the final guidance. So, balancing is needed here. We had already Two of Pentacles. Yeah, we had the Two of Pentacles. Did I not? Yeah, I had them here. Yeah, I was using one deck. I was gonna say, is it not twice? No, Two of Pentacles. That is within you. Clarifying within you the energies, balancing and grounding yourself. Balancing and grounding yourself. Balancing and grounding yourself. This is what it is. Gorgeous people. Interesting reading. A lot of love. A lot of romance, healing, settling everything. connecting. Beautiful. Let's see what is your spirit animal oracle message, please. Universe, give me here spirit animal oracle message for Libras for the month of May. Let's see what will come. I hope that this helps and is of service. If you want to connect with me, please like and subscribe, so you will receive notification. As I said, as soon as I see you, that you supported me, I send you back tenfold gratitude, love and blessings. 2 cards came, Peacock and Transition the Bat. Look at this. So, bat transition, you must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Peacock, self-love. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinably unique and beautiful. There is a deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Gorgeous! Let me pull one yoga oracle. I love these little oracle messages. Just to shuffle them a bit, and I'll pull one for you, just a sentence with the yoga pose. If you're interested in yoga, you can try the pose. If not, maybe you just can try it or just hear the message. Tree pose. Stand tall and rooted, unbalanced and grounded. What did we say? I'm getting chills now. What did we say? We said balancing, grounding yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Walk in the nature. Touch trees, flowers, ground. Walk bare feet if you can. Beautiful, beautiful. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm honored to connect with you, of course. I hope that this is of help and service. I'll see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. And I'm sending you a healing energy, blessings and love with my Labradorite bow. This word, always I get it wrong, but it's Labradorite. Labradorite. It's gorgeous. It is. See you. Love you guys. Bye.